President Obama's three-day tour through the Midwest is over, and now he is going on vacation. The president greeted voters at a county fair in Illinois. Throughout his trip this week, he criticized congressional Republicans for the showdown over the debt debate. Once his vacation is over, the president plans on unveiling a jobs program that also aims to reduce the deficit. President Obama discussed the plan with CBS News' Anthony Mason.
We should not have had any kind of brinksmanship around the debt ceiling. I wish that the Speaker had taken me up on a grand bargain to deal with our long-term debt and deficit. We still have the opportunity to fix that. It's not too late. I will be putting forward a plan that will be very similar to the plan that I put forward to the Speaker.
In that same interview, the president said he does not think the U.S. is headed into another recession. So for more, we are joined from Washington by Politico's senior editor, David Mark. Thanks for being with us, David.
My pleasure. Good to be with you.
All right, so what specifics are you hearing about this jobs program?
It's still in the formulaic stages. We're not hearing a whole lot of specifics right now, other than this kind of notion of some more stimulus. The government may be getting into the business of actually creating jobs. It might not be a WPA New Deal type situation, but something where the government has a basic role in spurring job growth.
And from what you know, does it sound like it has any chance of passing?
No, I think the chances are pretty slim with the Republican House, and even with the Democratic Senate. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of appetite for it. I think where the administration can have some success is if it gives incentives to employers to hire. There may be some appetite for that among Republican lawmakers.
You know, the president finished up his swing through Iowa, Illinois, and Minnesota, I should say. So how do you think he's been received?
It seems kind of lukewarm, to be honest. He got polite responses in those states. The media reviews have actually been kind of tepid. They have not been all that supportive. There were a lot of questions about, well, why are you waiting until September to unveil this whole jobs program? Why not get at it now? It seemed to some more like kind of a partisan pep rally rather than a real job stimulus discussion.
And now the president is headed to Martha's Vineyard for the next 10 days. Is this a good time for him to go on vacation? And if he did stay behind in Washington, I mean, would he even be able to get anything done with Congress on recess as well?
The president addressed that very question head on. He said, you know, I know some people want me to stay in Washington, call Congress back into session. And he said, what good would that do? We saw all the fighting in the debt ceiling situation, these other partisan spats that have gone on for months. There's nothing to be accomplished by that. As for taking this vacation in Martha's Vineyard, I don't think almost anybody begrudges the president a break, a little time off, to the degree a president ever can get downtime. I'm not sure going to Martha's Vineyard, kind of the playground of the rich and the elite, is the best move politically, optically. I think the White House may have second thoughts about that at some point.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the GOP candidates. Is Rick Perry the last person in, or are we going to see more? Because your publication, Politico, is reporting Congressman Paul Ryan and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie are still eyeing runs.
It was kind of surprising to hear that Congressman Ryan of Wisconsin is actually considering a run. That was reported. It's based on good sources there. I say that only because he had actually declined to run several months back and several times over. Now, I think after surveying the field, he's given some interviews to this effect, saying, you know what, none of these candidates are really catching fire. Maybe I have something to offer. I think he'll make his decision pretty quickly, but like Michelle Bachmann, it's a pretty big jump from the House of Representatives to the presidential nomination.
Indeed, and hey, the beard looks pretty good on you, David.
I appreciate that. It's still a work in progress.
I see. All right. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.